Like I said earlier, the real strategy, you're just doing two things. You're either buying a stock or you're selling a stock. While you're waiting to buy or sell, you get paid. That's the simplest way that I can explain the real strategy. And I will be doing more videos on this. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, you are welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. You're awesome. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my investment plans for this channel, and I'm kind of settling with three investment plans. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my investment plans, and I'm basically focusing on three investment plans at the moment. The first investment plans that I'm laser focused on at the moment is my long-term investing portfolio, which is a dividend and growth investing portfolio. And the reason why I'm focusing on this as one of my the backbone of this channel, the backbone of my investment strategy, is because growing your money slowly over time has paid off. If you look in history, the best investment professionals in history, they've grown their investments over time. And the way that they did that is by picking good companies that they know that their money is secured in. They know the chances of losing their money is very slim. So they've, companies that we all buy their stuff all the time. We buy Apple's phones, we use Microsoft stuff, we use Adobe's, for the creators out there, we use Adobe. We buy toothpaste, we buy food, we buy all this thing, we buy stuff from Walmart. So buying companies like that, Costco, buying those companies and just slowly putting money into them over the long term, that has basically proved to be one of the strongest ways to grow your wealth. But that is slow, that is dividend investing. You put money into the companies. The companies at first, when you start getting paid dividend, it might start being very, very little at first. So you might be earning, like $1, $2, $3. I mean, when I first started investing, I was earning cents, and I'm still earning cents from some companies, but that's because I haven't built a large position with them, which I'm planning on building, over time. So the first focus of mine is dividend investing, and I'm going to focus on it for a long period of time. I'm going to focus on this for a long period of time because that has been proven to be the slowest way to get rich, but the most effective way to get rich. Because when you buy good companies that you and I buy their stuff, when iPhone, if they keep in Apple keeps innovating and they're making better phones, they're making things better, most likely people will be getting upgrades. I mean, Apple alone in the past 3 months made over $111 billion. $111 billion in 3 months. That's what Apple alone, only Apple made. So that money eventually will get funneled into the investors by dividend, right? And if you think about it, all the stimulus stuff that is out there, all this money is going to end up somewhere. It's going to end up in companies, okay? Either government spending money or people spending money. The money is going to end up in companies. So long-term investing has proved to be one of the best things to do, and it's still one of the best things to do. So that's one of my investment strategy. Secondly, my second investment strategy that I'm going to focus on this year is I'm going to focus on selling options. Okay, I've recently been doing videos on selling covered calls and covered puts, and I think that's also very important for me because I like the fact that I can generate consistent income on a weekly basis selling options in the market. And the way that I'm doing this is by using my Robinhood account. I have everything separated. My long-term investing, that one will be in M1. M1 is great for long-term investing. I would encourage anybody that is looking into investing for the long term to use M1. Links will be in the description of this video if you want to get started. I'm also going to put a link of my M1 finance journey. I've been investing in M1 for a little over a year now. Well, longer than a year, but the data reset, but so we can say roughly a year, and I have no complaints. Long-term investing, not trading in and out, long-term investing, M1 is pretty much the best platform that I can vouch for out there. Okay, I'm gonna leave link for you to check out in the cards above. Okay, so the second one is the wheel strategy, and basically what I do with that is I say, okay, I'm willing to buy the stock at this price at this time, and there's two things that can happen. If the stock price get to it, I buy the stock. If the stock price don't get to it, I get my money back and I get to keep the premium. And there's two ways of getting paid with the wheel strategy, and that's my second plan for the year. That's my number 2 plan. And the first one is you get what I call a premium. You get paid anytime you open an option contract, and that's when you sell options. Okay, you get paid anytime you open a brand new contract. Okay, and the other way that you can get paid is if the option gets assigned and you want to do covered calls. Okay, that's the opposite of selling puts. If you want to do covered call, you can end up selling the stock for basically a higher price. Okay, you can end up selling the stock for a higher price than you paid for it. So that way you get to make money on the stock just basically going up, you know. So that is that. Basically, buying weekly options helps you generate consistent income on a regular basis, and I'm starting to do more regular videos on this channel, which I'm very excited about. If you guys check some of my trading videos, I was talking in the past that 2021 I want to start doing the wheel strategy and basically collecting weekly incomes and just kind of recycling that over time. So the third investment focus that I'm trying to focus on this year, that will probably come in towards the later part of the year, towards maybe September or so. That's my estimate, but that would be me basically day trading. So the third investment strategy that I'm going to be focusing on towards the later part of this year, 2020, maybe September or so, will be day trading. I absolutely love day trading, but the thing with day trading is you introduce a lot of risk to your portfolio because you're going in and out of trades very quickly. But I love doing it because I spent 2 years studying the charts, you know, looking at the charts, studying the charts, reading all the different patterns, knowing how to spot different supports and resistance in a stock, knowing how to use different moving averages that will make sense for you, just using all the different trading tools that can help you understand where the market direction is, and based on that you can make an educated guess on where the market would go, and you place your trade based on that. So that is basically day trading in a nutshell. You have to learn how to read charts, which I've done a lot of videos on it. I'm going to put it in the cards for you to check out if you want to check it out. You have to learn how to read charts, okay? And once you learn how to read charts, you can it helps you when you know how to read charts, because when you know how to read charts, it's easier for you to be able to kind of tell where the stock is going for the day, and you can just place small trades and, you know, make a little money from it. You know, if you can make $100 a day trading, that is great. You know, that is something great. You know, I've done it before, but I want to regroup and kind of have a more concrete strategy. That's why I'm doing this video and I'm sharing it with you guys. So the first main strategy is to focus on long-term investing. So that is the M1 portfolio. Focus on that for the long term. The second part is focus on the wheel strategy. Focus on the wheel strategy, and you know, I'll be making more videos on the wheel strategy as I go along. I believe that would really bring a lot of value to you guys, my audience, because the wheel strategy is a very powerful strategy for you to generate monthly income, well, weekly income, it adds up to monthly income over time. It's a great way to just generate income in general. And then there's day trading. I absolutely love day trading. Like I love doing this stuff. But the thing is, you need a lot of capital. I would say you shouldn't probably day trade until you have like maybe 5 or 10 grand to play with. But the thing is, that 5 or 10 grand, if you put it into a day trading account, you have to think of that money like the money is gone. You don't need that money, because if you're gonna trade and you need the money, your emotions won't be stable, and you won't be able to focus on the charts and see what's going on. Because if you take a loss, and let's say your first 2 trades for the day you take a loss, well, your emotions start playing with you because you just lost money that you need. So it's better to just kick back, build a decent long-term portfolio, maybe something that would be alongside maybe 40 to 100 grand. I'm not at 100 grand yet, but I'm working on it. Or even if it's comfortable to build something like maybe 30 grand for a long-term portfolio, and then you have like maybe another 5 to 10 grand for just the wheel strategy, then you have that going. Then you can look at the third one, which would be like day trading, because day trading is also very, very lucrative. But you need to know what you're doing with day trading, because I wouldn't say day trading is gambling. It's just taking an educated guess on the price of the movement of the stock. If it's going to go up or go down every day, you're taking an educated guess. That's what day trading is. So the 3 main strategies that I'm going to focus on for 2021 would be long-term and growth investing. So that is dividend and growth investing. That's a very big, nice bucket that you need to have in your portfolio, because that's one of the easiest way to get to build your wealth. But it's also the slowest way. It's very, very slow. But if you do it consistently over time, your money will grow, especially if you put in your money in good companies. And then the second one is to focus on the wheel strategy. Like I said earlier, the wheel strategy, you're just doing 2 things. You're either buying a stock or you're selling a stock. While you're waiting to buy or sell, you get paid. That's the simplest way that I can explain the wheel strategy. And I will be doing more videos on this. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And then the third one is day trading. Day trading is a passion of mine. Like, I absolutely love doing this stuff. I spent like 2 years just studying this stuff, learning how to read different patterns and everything. So day trading is just a passion of mine. But I know that's any day trading money, you just have to think of it as play money, because when you're day trading, you cannot be in the position where your emotions are not managed. You have to manage your emotions when it comes to day trading. So that is that. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you've picked up a few things in this video. I just wanna the main thing that I want to share with you guys, just to share a little bit of how I'm looking at investments and things to do in the market for 2021. And I'll keep on updating you guys on a regular basis on all this strategy. So thank you for watching. If you like what I do here, consider subscribing to the channel, because this channel is all about growing your money, growing your wealth, the way that I know how to. It can change. My strategy can change in the future when I learn new things, because I'm learning and I'm implementing, learning and implementing. So that's what I'm doing with my investment right now. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, see you later, and love you all. Bye.